Welcome back to another tutorial, and in today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to set our walls and set our slab and set our roof in order for us to start designing in Archicad. So that's the first lesson. As you can see, the walls I've drawn here are different from the walls I have exploded in my PDFs here. Right, that's because the walls I've drawn on top here, I've drawn them using the default wall settings for Archicad, of which those are not the settings we want to use. We want to use settings which are set by the councils and also the color codes as well. So in order to do that, the first thing we do, we activate our wall tool, right? It has been selected, and then next we press Ctrl T on our keyboard. We press Ctrl T. This will pop up a dialog box here, and in this dialog box it gives us the wall settings that we need for to give us a box in order for us to change our wall settings. Okay, so next, the first thing we do, we click on this button where it's written top story. We make sure the story levels are not linked because we're only planning on building a single story house. So we make sure they're not linked. We come to the height of our wall, we set it at 2.7 meters, right? And then we move on to the left, we set the structure of our wall, we choose a basic structure. Next, we're to set the type of material, we choose this brick, no common brick bond, right? We select that. Next, select the wall thickness, we choose 230 because that's for our external walls. Right, oh, my dialog box disappeared, let me bring it back. Right, okay. Now that you have done all those settings, next we click where it's written floor planning section, right? Now we're setting how our wall appears in the floor plan and in the section plane, right? So when you come to where it's written cut surfaces, you select this, where it's written cut pen fill overrides. Make sure it's always selected to both because it allows you to change the color of both the foreground and the background of your active tool. So we select the foreground color, we make it black. The background color, we make it red. And done. That's all we change in those settings. Next, we go to where it's written model. Model, this is how our wall appears in 3D, right? So we choose a function as well. We look for a brick common bond, right? We select that and we click on this chain to link all the other corners of the wall as well with the same type of material, right? When that is done and our wall has been set, we press OK. As you can see now, the wall is changed to a similar type of wall that is also here on our drawing, right? On our PDF drawing. So that's how we do the wall settings, right? Next, we're gonna do our slab settings. So you click here and you come at your slab tool, you select that, and you first choose the structure, press Ctrl T to open up the slab tool settings, and you choose the structure, we choose a basic slab, and next we choose the thickness of our slab. Usually at 300 is where we leave it, and it's good like that. Next, we set the color, right? We click override, we select both, and we select the color. Let's select foreground pen, we make it black. Let's make our foreground pen black. Our background, we make it green. We take this green, exactly. Cut and cut, we change this color, we change the outline cut of our pen, we make it black as well. Uncut, let's make that black. Hidden line, make black. Right, right. So next we go to the model of our slab and we want to change that as well. So we click on the first thing here and we look for something that has to do with concrete. Because slabs are usually made out of concrete. Let's take this concrete or 4, let's do concrete or 2. And we click our chain to link the rest of the corners of the slab. and we press OK. Right. So in order to see if it has been created, we activate our slab tool and we draw a quick slab here just to see. Yes, exactly. This is what we've set and our slab tool has been drawn. We can have a look at it in 3D. Right. There we go. Here are our walls, as you can see. There is our wall finish. Right. There's our wall. And there's our slab as well. Okay. That is cool. Right. So we go back to 2D. Now that we've set our wall and slab, next we set our roof. And we set our roof. So we press Ctrl T as well. We choose our roof height, right? So this means distance from the ground level, the natural ground level, until the very where our roof starts. Leaving it at 3000 sounds fine. And then we choose a basic roof structure. Next, we choose the type of material that our roof has. So this can vary depending on what you're trying to achieve with your roof. But usually just leaving it at timber does the job, or leaving it at tile also does the job. So it's fine. We change, right? This is the thickness of our roof. That's fine. We change the degrees. We put them at 22 because 45 is very steep. Change this, we make it straight. Go to multi-plane settings. Our offsets are 800. That's fine. Elevations 200. Okay, this is alright. This is alright. We close the multi-plane settings and we close the geometry settings. Now we're setting how our roof looks in 2D. Right. Okay. Both foreground cut and uncut. Let's use black. Background we use yellow because it's wood. The material is gonna be cutting through our roof will be made out of wood, so we use yellow. The cut line of the pen we use black as well, right? And the uncut line we make it black. Make black. Roof tiles we leave them that color. We leave them exactly that color. We can make that black. Alright. Next we go to our surface fill. We choose what colors we want to put. I usually leave this color as white or some sort of clear ceiling. So I look for white color. We have this one, white brick. Look for white brick as well. Oh, titanium white. I found the colors looking for titanium white. Set the roof structure and then we say okay. So if I come in here and draw my roof, it's just gonna do it exactly how I set it to do when I was changing my settings. Right, okay. So I come here, click there. As you can see, my roof appears black and everything else is fine. Right, right. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. Stay tuned for our next tutorial where we'll be teaching you how to set your windows and doors. Alright, okay, thank you, and let's see you again in the Academy of Drafting. Alright.